So, hi, welcome to this podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with.
I'm Tim.
I'm Frank. We play in Somerset Thrower.
And we're some questions today about the upcoming album, Take Only What You Need to Survive. So, congrats on that, by the way. How do you guys feel about the response to the announcement so far?
It's good.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
stoked.
It's pretty exciting.
Hell yeah. The album
sure,
fucking
yeah.
rips.
Oh yeah, fucks.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you guys.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
So, is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Yeah, we kind of were scrambling for a name. At the last second, our guitarist John kind of came up with that. It's a reference from a movie called Spaceballs.
Hell yeah.
Little film called Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, little known film. And any meaning behind the album art?
No, I think
It's kind of just a vibe we were going for. We kept on going back and forth between we just wanted certain colors, certain textures, and a certain vibe to it, more so than like we want a picture of this or artwork of that. But
Matt from Smart Punk said it reminded him of the Psychedelic Furs, some of their album art. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, we kind of just went with our buddy Dean. He created it, so it was cool. He kind of took a picture and ran with it and made it kind of psychedelic, and we dig it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
You
sure.
you mentioned the album title was kind of a last minute thing. Was the album due and you guys were still waiting on an album title, or
Had
Yeah.
so many different titles. Yeah. We wanted to call it a bunch of different things like Judgment Day.
that's
Then
dope.
with that.
yeah, we wanted to style it like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
no one was really down with that for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I guess it's not that cool. But,
Yeah. we had a bunch of different names, like Bare Naked Ladies too. And
Yeah.
no, I don't know. We wanted to, we were just joking around with a bunch of different names and we didn't have anything solid and didn't know what to call it. So
And all this one is still kind of a joke because it's a Spaceball reference. It sounds cooler than
Yeah,
Judgment
right.
Day for some reason.
yeah, it sounds cooler.
Fair enough.
And adapted to some of the lyric stylings, I guess,
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah, absolutely. So can you guys tell us a little bit about the writing process for the album?
Yeah, we're all, we all practice in Brooklyn, and we just get together. We're all best friends, so we're hanging out anyway. And it's usually one of us comes to the table with some riffs or a song idea, and then, I'll write the words to it, and we'll kind of work it out in the studio where we practice, and that's really the gist of it. I mean, sending each other back voice memos, and
Yeah, well, this is the first time we actually did like a ton of pre-production in the studio with the producer John Markson.
Mhm.
We probably did pre-pro with him a year before we even started recording.
Damn.
He came
Yeah.
in with 10 songs. He was like, 8 of these are good. Come back with 4 more. And we did. And then he was like, all right, we'll pick the best 10. We did. So it was a lot more involved studio-wise with writing than
Mhm.
we ever had before,
right.
which I think really helps and shows with the finished product because
Absolutely.
everyone was got to be in a room together to be like, all right, let's maybe
Yeah.
flip these parts or do this again or cut this. And that was the most collaborative writing we've had, I think,
Yeah,
so far.
it was a lot of fun writing this one and seeing it change from like the demos we did on our own in that practice space and seeing where they kind of went with John kind of giving his input and it John Markson who produced the record, he's great, so he gave his input and we made the songs as good as we could.
Yeah, and it allowed John to become an extension of your band this time around versus just any other producer just pressing buttons when you roll in with the 10 songs that you think are best.
Yeah, we never had someone before be like, hey, maybe don't do that.
Or do more of that.
Yeah.
More of that. I'm like, no, we don't like that. And he's like, no, do it.
And we were like, at first it's like, whoa, buddy, take it easy. But
He's like our George Martin.
now he's our guy. So we love him.
Hell yeah. I'm curious about the timeline for the record. When you guys started writing it, when you had masters in hand, rough dates, they don't have to be exact.
Oh man, I
We
don't know.
probably wrote all of it in 2023 from the summer to the end of the year.
Right.
And then we started recording it at the end of 2023. And then we probably got masters
Yeah.
early this year,
Yeah.
Damn.
January or February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, John he did the Drug Church record and he did the Story So Far record.
Yeah.
And our record all in the same time,
Right.
and with a million other things he's probably
Yeah, a
doing,
bunch.
and playing bass and I Am the Avalanche. And so he will be like, all right, I have 5 days here. We could do as much as possible. Then we might not be able to get in with him again for a couple months.
Yeah.
So like that part was, not frustrating, but it just took longer than it
Yeah,
It
we
normally
understood.
did.
We understood we'd have to do that,
But
work
the
around
way
the
it came
schedule.
out, it's like, hell yeah, I'd do it all over again.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
great. It was definitely the best experience we had recording, just creatively and just being together and doing it like,
Yeah,
from the ground up.
we've had it ready to go for a long time.
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
sure, yeah.
Did you guys struggle at all with like the headspace of constant like ping ponging in and out of the studio versus having like a chunk of time to kind of settle in?
Sometimes, because so if you're not there for a couple months, you go back in and you're like, wait,
Yeah, where were we?
I don't even remember
Yeah.
anyone writing this guitar part that I'm listening to right now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool, yeah. And
Pretty
then,
dope.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, maybe this song is cooler than I thought. And then
Mhm.
I think it gives you more time to reflect on
Yeah.
what you actually like about something or don't like about something when you
Yeah.
have a couple of months to listen back to it and then go back and be like, all right, I really want to do this on it now.
Yeah, you can kind of marinate with it
Yeah.
and have some perspective on like the thing that you worked on and then revisit it. It was nice. That
Yeah.
kind of helped in a lot of ways
For
too.
sure.
That's great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, what song off the album took longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorite?
So the longest to write may have been,
Maybe the last song.
I mean, the last song and then maybe the first song too, because we had some riffs from the first song for years that we never did anything with. The riff at the end of the beginning and the end
I
of
guess we
that
should use
first song.
titles. That's Free Time,
Free Time.
and Shine Box, first song.
Yeah, so free time, we had that riff. Tim and I had this song in the works when we first started in like 2012, 2013,
Mhm.
and never did anything with those riffs and just always had them. We were like, oh, we should use that one day. And then I think we were just looking for those last few songs for the record, and then I kind of pieced together that, and it came out cool. And then the last one was
Last song
something
was
I had for a while too.
Another
yeah.
riff you've had forever, and then we
Yeah.
kind of just didn't have a song around it, and then I don't know, I
Yeah.
don't remember anything about writing it,
I
but
know,
it just
yeah.
came out of thin air.
Yeah, that
In
was
a vision, yeah.
yeah. So
And then favorite song,
yeah, what's your favorite song on the record?
I think Free Time might be my favorite song that you've ever written.
Really?
Yeah, that song.
So special.
It does. Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I like the last song. I kind of like the song Sidearm on it. I think that one came out cool. It's a little different, but it's kind of a chill vibe. I think that one was fun writing that one,
Yeah.
kind of cool. Do you guys have favorites off the album?
It's so hard for me to pick a favorite if I've only listened to a record 2 times. So I need more time with it. I
Yeah.
will report back when I do have one.
We're
though.
vibing though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Fucking with it.
We
Fucking with
appreciate
it.
you guys listening to
Yeah.
it. Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the same as Gloria. I only gave it one spin. I would have to give it a few more to come away with a favorite, but fucks. So how'd the track list album come about? Did you guys write the opener be the opener, closer be the closer, shuffle around and see what fits? What was that process like?
A lot of shuffling.
A lot of shuffling, and then we just agreed on
We kind of knew the first track, and it was like, all right, this will be the first track, and we were like, oh, we want to do that little intro, like car turning on thing we did beginning, and then pretty much everything after that was up for grabs for a long time. Similar to naming the record, it took us a long time to hammer it down, but it feels good now. It feels like a nice flow.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of like, all right, everyone go away for a week and come back with what do you think is the best title or track flow, and that took a lot of compromise.
Yeah. We had chunks. We all had like different chunks that lined up, but we were like, all right, this is at the back end, this is at the front end. So I think eventually we just compromised, and I'm happy with the way it goes. I think it flows pretty good. So.
Yeah, me too.
That's good.
That's good. Hell yeah.
And would you guys be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating the record?
It's kind of like a document of the last 5 years since we put out our last record, Pay My Memory. I feel like it's just kind of stuff that I went through or that we were going through maybe as a band, or there's some, just different aspects about my life, I guess, writing the lyrics. It's just like the last 5 years, honestly, like the things I'm thinking about since the last record. That's usually what comes about.
That's fair.
But yeah, I don't know what headspace that was. There's probably a lot of different
a lot of different
just life
vibes.
in there, up there.
Yeah. Nothing's really happening in the world the last 5 years, so
nothing like notable, right?
Reached the last 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to get too political, but there's always some weird stuff in there. But you got to express it somehow.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tim, was your headspace similar of just like living life?
Yeah, it's just I mean, we're old now. I'm 37, so it's like I do this for fun. You know, like this is like once a week we get together and play, and they're three of my best friends, and it's just something I've always done. I've been in a band since I was 14, you know, like, and never stopped, and it's just kind of what I do, and I love doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
That's wonderful.
So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should do in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Is workout album, party album? What do you personally recommend?
I'm car. I'm car.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
a
way.
car.
Yeah.
Car.
Loud.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, windows down, highway.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Reasonable amount of speed.
limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a party album? I don't know.
I think you party to it. I think
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think you play beer pong to it. I think you could probably run to it. I think it's
you could definitely run to it.
we always like to, be energetic with I think our style is just kind of like driving, like, we always want to blast it, listening, to it with the windows down, in the car going really fast. And I think you could definitely just do a bunch of crazy shit while listening to this record. So
What was the other option besides party?
It's honestly, it's not limited to just what we say.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
however
We're just
you want
giving
your
examples.
listening.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think you're like
that.
doing like practice LSAT test listening to the record.
It's hella specific, but
Yeah.
no, that's fair. You draw the line there. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10 o'clock at night, I
Yeah.
can throw it on.
Yeah.
Go for a drive.
We egg some cars to it.
Yeah. TP a house.
From your car, yeah, TP a house.
Cybertruck.
That's what I would recommend, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each, 6 total, no more, no less.
Big,
That's a good one.
hard, and
All right, take it easy.
no,
I was gonna say, wait, let's choose our third word.
back.
Yeah.
And I think it's honest. I think it's an honest record of what we as a band do and what we've strived to do since we started. I think it's just like something, it's somewhere we wanted to get, and I feel like we did it. Like we did what we set out to do. So
I gotta come
Yeah,
up
sure.
with more.
yeah, this is hard, man. I was worried.
I'm trying not to use synonyms here. I would say like
What do you got?
I want to say like risky, but it's a little yeah. We're not risque either. But
They're not risque.
For
I mean,
us.
you got big and hard, so.
risky for us. And then I would say driving, and then I would say rocks.
Rocks, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. And in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the album?
I want them to think about like themselves, maybe, and like maybe just I hope there's something positive people can get out of it or relatable, from it. And I hope that they can look inside themselves and say, am I doing what I need to do for myself and people around me that I care about, and that kind of thing, hold yourself accountable, but also enjoy it because you're here to let loose and like express yourself. But maybe you can get something out of it too.
Absolutely.
Damn straight. Hell yeah. And are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the album, positive or negative?
I think you touched on it, just like the spacing it out, which ended up being a good thing too. Like we
Obviously,
said,
yeah.
the chunks of time that we had to go and record it,
Mhm.
kept the ideas kind of, it had us wanting to go back and had us hungry. So we were thinking about it constantly, and we made the changes we wanted to make. Tried not to overthink it too much with that extra time, and just kind of came to, a compromise in something that I think that
Yeah. Well,
came out
like I
cool.
mentioned earlier, John Marks, and like we've always just gone into the studio with like 10 songs, and we recorded them, and
Right.
that was it.
Yeah.
And we went to him, and he was like, "Yeah, 2 or 3 of these songs are no good."
He's better.
But
he
Send it back.
was trying to work them
he
out.
wouldn't say it in so many words, but he would be like, "Yeah, like these are cool, but like maybe you can come
Yeah.
up with some more stuff."
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
And,
so sweet. Yeah.
and we were like, "Okay, yeah, we could do that." I
But
guess.
Connor had the song that he was really trying to make work.
Yeah.
And it was great, but it just didn't come together. We were trying to work on it for years. We all liked the riffs and stuff, but I just couldn't come up with
We'll
vocals.
work it out. We'll figure it
One
out.
day, maybe. But John was,
Well, not
he's like, all right, we're gonna come back to this.
Yeah. It's like that was a challenge. It was like, all right. And then I think literally at maybe the 3 or 4 songs he made us write to come back all made the record.
Mm.
So it's thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you putting that pressure.
Yeah,
like
right.
we came back and was like, all right, all 4 of these songs are much better than
Yeah.
none of the songs that we had. So
Yeah, we're stoked.
That's dope. Hell yeah. So for this question, I want you guys to picture you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
big cup, like probably with maybe like a pretzels in there, some kind of texture, or the potato chip big cup.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll probably get like a mint yerba mate if they had it.
Yerba
Mm.
mate.
Mate, yeah. Mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Got
Yeah,
it right.
one of those.
Mhm.
He's uncultured.
What the fuck, man? Hell yeah.
No idea.
Just South Shore, Long Island trash.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Indian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Spicy,
Spicy.
filling.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to the
Saucy.
bathroom later. Yeah.
I regret it later.
We might regret it later, but it's gonna taste good.
Yeah, it'd
It's
be
gonna be good
great.
in the moment.
Burn a little bit.
Like a sog dog.
There's a lot of reasons to you know,
So what I'm
there's a lot
gathering
going on
is if
there.
I listen to Somerset Thrower or go to a show, I will be shitting myself at some point. throughout the day.
Immediate BM. Yeah.
Like, when you're lactose intolerant, you're like, I'm just gonna have this pizza anyway. Fuck it. You know,
Mhm.
like
Damn straight. Yeah.
That would
I
explain
do.
why I went to the bathroom right after I listened to this album.
they're
Yeah.
actually working out with the venues. They must increase their bathroom
Capacity.
Stall rate. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. It's
I
good.
get it.
Good
Yeah.
call.
And for the last couple questions, I'm going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh, last meal. I mean, it would literally probably just be like a fucking pizza, like an entire slice cheese pizza.
Folks, yeah. What
Drink.
style? New York? Chicago? What do we?
Yeah, New York for sure.
Detroit.
I had to make sure.
Cool.
Detroit.
I mean, Detroit style is fucking good. Buddies in Detroit. Shout out.
Shout out.
Drink. I would probably have
Yerba mate?
I would no, no sir. I'd probably have a whiskey. I would have a whiskey.
Death row. Do they give you? Yeah, I guess they'll fucking give
Yeah,
you
We
whatever.
do. Our death row does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Good Noise Podcast, death row.
Frank?
Give me a fucking. I don't know. Pizza sounds good. Maybe chicken cutlets because
Ooh, I love
the
chicken.
Long Island thing.
Yeah.
But
Dry chicken cutlet or
I mean, chicken cutlets and like rice or mashed potatoes, whatever. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Right.
whatever. You're gonna die.
Any gravy or anything? I don't.
Maybe like hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, hot
Oh,
sauce.
that does make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I
okay.
don't know.
Gravy's more of a southern thing. Yeah.
what
Pizza
about a
sounds
non-yerba mate beverage?
good. I'm not. Maybe like I like pomegranate seltzer. That's what I've been drinking lately. So maybe I'll just do that.
I love seltzer.
Big party on
Big party.
with the mashed
It's
potatoes
boring.
and the salsa.
Mhm. It's a classic. It's not boring. It's all reliable. That's
I
what it
really
is.
don't know honestly what I would pick. It's a crazy question, you know?
He's gonna come up with an answer tonight.
Yeah, all right. I'll
Like 5 hours later.
buddy, we're pulling the fucking lever.
He's like, it's
You're
actually
done.
lo mein with a
Lo mein.
orange crush.
Exactly. You have a
Just
full
DM
menu.
us and I'll put your order over your head.
Yeah, that's it.
Updated.
Put it on my tombstone, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Chicken
And if you could
salad.
live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Fictional.
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 Yeah.
Um,
You want to live in the heat world? You want to rob a bank with Robert De Niro?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
Hell
sick.
yeah.
I want to live in the departed world.
Boston.
Yeah. That's not a fiction, fantasy world. So we have to pick like Tatooine or something, like, or is it?
Also,
Fictional. I mean, technically, like
Right.
Heat would be fictional because those
Okay,
characters
sure.
are real. You know,
Tatooine.
like the city they're in is, but the characters and things happening, all that shit. Yeah.
I don't know where I'd go. You live in Seinfeld,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, I live down the hall from Seinfeld. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah.
You
It's
think,
like
the,
locking
you think the
that in.
bass line will play through the hallways?
Yeah. Or I just hear it.
You just
I'd be so
I was gonna
pissed
say,
if that
are
was
you
real.
Oh, fucking apartment again.
Sick and tired, bro.
Oh man, what do I want? I want to live in Zelda Breath of the Wild, but
Oh.
like in one of the cool shacks, just chilling with no monsters or anything.
Chicken cutlet.
Chicken cutlets on the grill,
Yeah.
in the pot.
Living life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I've done our best. And the last question, every single person we've spoken to have said that is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
I'm boring. Blue.
Yeah.
Both blues.
Those are both solid. At least you didn't try to tell us black was a color, because Glory would have been like, "That's
I
not a
would've
color.
jumped
That's a
you.
shade."
Oh, is that
Yeah.
not good? That's not great.
Yeah. So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
I mean, we have another single. We had a single drop on Get Alternative today, right?
Yeah, and it'll be
then
released tomorrow.
It'll be on Spotify and Apple Music and all the other ones tomorrow. Shine Box is the last song on the record. And then the record comes out July 11th. Smart Punk Records.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for now. This guys have been Tim and Frank from Somerset Thrower, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.